Hi again, everyone, and welcome to the Les Miles Show. The Texas Longhorns came to Stillwater this week and beat the Oklahoma State Cowboys. It's my pleasure to welcome alongside the head coach at Oklahoma State, Les Miles. The thing is, though, your team played very well early in the football game against Texas.
Texas is one of the most talented teams on our schedule. We come out and we jump on them 10-0. We have them hemmed in, playing awfully well, and that tells me that there's a lot of good football left in this team.
We'll show you highlights of Texas and Oklahoma State when the Les Miles Show continues after this. Stay with us. Welcome back. The Texas Longhorns were in Stillwater to do battle with the Cowboys in a key Big 12 conference game. We see the completion of the walk into Lewis Field, a chilly walk for this Saturday morning kickoff, but a good turnout nonetheless.
It was really a nice day, about 60 degrees, sunny. It was really a beautiful day for football.
Perfect day for football indeed. In fact, the largest crowd of the season anticipating this showdown, some 47,000 plus on hand as the Cowboys took the field for this showdown with Texas. Got a break right out of the gate when the kickoff went out of bounds, Les.
Gives us great opportunity on the 35-yard line, and as you'll see in this drive, the rush is a little sticky, but we went to the pass early and late. So this one, Milosevic loses his footing, but would have appeared to have been open had he not. And again, we're down in there trying to rush the football, and it's difficult sledding. 3rd and 10, we hit a nice slant to Rashawn and keep the drive alive.
Here's a replay. Big 3rd down conversion. You converted 4 on this drive, and 3 of those were of 8 yards or more situations. You were able to move the ball down the field. Probably one of your better scoring drives of the year against one of the nation's best defenses, Les.
Well, we've moved the football well against teams that we've played, and this is a little option off the right side and doesn't really get us much. 3rd and 5, again we convert to Bryant, and TD squirts forward for the 1st down.
The drive continues for the Cowboys. In fact, it was a 69-yard drive. Burrow tried to turn her corner here. That's tough to do against Texas,
That's
isn't
an
it?
awfully quick team. You bouncing outside is not going to give you a lot of dividends. Try a quick throw to Rashawn, a little errant, 3rd and 12, and we make a nice out route late, and it's a 1st down. We're on the 11-yard line, and we're doing the things that we need to do to go down and score.
8 catches for Woods on the game for 81 yards. He now has 47 catches on the year. Boy, he's a good receiver, isn't he?
Really enjoy Rashawn. He's a great competitor and has great work ethic, and he's going to get better and better. We scored in there for 2. We lay up a fade, and then which sets up 3rd and 8 and the pump.
Here's why Woods is so good, huh?
It's interesting. He makes this catch look easy, and it's a really difficult catch over the shoulder. But we drew a drill, pat and go every day, and we give him this opportunity, and he does this virtually every day.
Before we get another look, and you get a sense of just how difficult this catch was for the average person, but for Rashawn Woods, he makes it look easy, huh?
He's going to be one of the best.
Luke Phillips still perfect on point after attempts, and boy, you couldn't have scripted a better start, could have you, in the first 5 minutes?
Let's get Bullet out there a little bit more often, and we'll all be happy.
Indeed. Kickoff and special teams helps pin Texas back, and the momentum surge continues. And the crowd, I think, really helped you early in this game.
Well, our crowd is loud, and the atmosphere, especially to start, with the success that we had and the lack of success that Texas was having, including this turnover, and gives us great field position, really added to the atmosphere that we wanted in Lewis Field. Short run, we run outside, and again, it's not back to the line of scrimmage. We go to a quick dash, and we throw a corner route, then TD makes a nice attempt on it. Luke Phillips comes in for the longest field goal of his career, and it's good, and Oklahoma State's up 10-0.
Phillips has been solid this season for you, hasn't he?
Luke is a competitor. He's really worked hard. He's getting better virtually every day, so we look forward to a continued long, successful career with Luke.
And the defense had another great series, a hurry followed by a sack to get the ball right back to your offense?
Our defense is playing awfully well with intensity right now, and again, the crowd is just in the game. And it makes it hard for Texas to communicate, and it's right now the afternoon's going just like we'd all want it to continue.
And Kareem Smith showing his speed, the junior college transfer, with that sack on third down. You get the help of a penalty here and terrific field position for your offense, leading 10-0.
Up by 10, the ball across the 50. We rushed the ball in a play that will get us some yards, and we're 2nd and 6, and we set up a throw to Rashawn, and really they did a great job adjusting to it and made a great play on the ball.
Then Texas shifted gears offensively, going to the run more.
This Benson's a big, strong back, and they have a big, strong line, and our defense had tackled him really well up to this point. But in this drive, he has some success, and that offensive line does some good blocking for him.
In fact, he had 9 carries for 62 yards on the drive. The drive did not end until the beginning of the second quarter when Sims goes in from a yard out to cut the lead to 3.
At this point, we're still in control. We need to make sure that we do everything that we can to win this football game. And down the field we go. TD gives us a good return, and on the backside of this play, there's an infraction that gives us poor field position, really the worst of the very short game.
Cowboys up by 3 at this point. Tatum Bell on the run. Then a nice third down conversion here.
We have a naked, it comes out pretty clean, and Aso runs for the first down.
Here's another look. Misdirection against speed, a good idea, huh?
Well, if they're running fast in one direction, it gives you an opportunity to get off in the other. And that's what Aso did.
So the Cowboys trying to keep the momentum, but an unfortunate turn of events here. Starts with a penalty.
We cannot have miscues. We can't stop ourselves, and that's what that's an example of. We have the offensive line really doesn't do a good job communicating an adjustment, and it led to a turnover and then a short field for a very talented Texas team.
Quite a challenging situation for your defense, but your defense tightened up, and Texas had to eventually settle for a field goal, just the second time on a 1st and goal situation where the Longhorns did not get 6 points.
Our defense can still play and will play, and that's what you're seeing. Dwayne Levels makes a great play on a short pass that would have meant points for him, and they're going to have to kick.
Here's another look. Levels reaching out with that right hand to keep the ball away from the Texas receiver and force the Longhorns to settle for a short field goal from Dusty Mangum. Thing is, though, could have fallen behind 14-10, but your defense made good plays, and you're in a tie game in the second quarter. We advance on after Texas had taken a 17-10 lead late in the second period. TD Bryant with yet another terrific kick return.
He, unless you tackle him, he's not going down. He's nifty enough to make you miss. Michael Denard here on a nice off tackle that gets about 7, and wish we'd have given the ball a couple more times in that day.
In fact, this is an important part of the game here, trying to get back and tie the football game.
Right. 3rd and 1, and across the, get the necessary yards there with Schwartz. We go with the flea flicker, which they cover. We throw it to Rashawn. Rashawn gets up there for about 8 yards, and we're moving the football.
This play turned out to be a significant one. Woods, if he breaks that tackle, goes for a lot more.
3rd and 2, and they make the stop on us. We needed 3 points from that position. Would have been hard to get. We really needed a first down to continue the drive, and that's why we went for it on 4th down and 3.
Texas took the ball after that down the field and scored to take a 24-10 lead, and then with 25 seconds left, this unfortunate circumstance.
We have to be a little better there, and I'd have TD doing that for us for a long time. If he just covers that ball and doesn't give them a quick 7 right there, that really helps us.
That turnover helped the Longhorns take a 31-10 lead into the half. What'd you tell your team at the half, Coach?
Down, you have to make a personal decision on how you play, and I thought that our team responded to that. They came back out there and played hard. There were some good things. Obviously, we didn't get back into the game in the manner that we would have liked, but I thought our play was better.
In fact, there were some positive things to look at in the second half, particularly the first kickoff return for a touchdown at Oklahoma State since 1993, 97 yards by Chris Massey, Les.
Chris Massey is very fast and physical. Joe DeForest sets up a nice return. We kind of knew that it was that we were going to have that opportunity in this day, and Chris capitalizes on it. Really a good job.
And then some good work offensively from your true freshman, Greg Jones, at tailback.
Yeah, we got Greg in the game. Felt like we wanted to have a look at him. He ran hard and with some speed. We enjoyed his snaps. He makes a nice cut here and gets out 10 yards or so there.
So where do you go from here, Coach?
Our football team has not played the style of football that they're capable of for an extended period of time, and hopefully we'll go to Iowa State and play like we're capable.
Back in the old days, it was about chopping up tape and splicing it together. Now, college football video and the review of videotape has become high tech. We'll learn more on our Southwestern Bell 2-minute drill next. Welcome back. High-tech video has become a key part of every college football program. Tom Dirato and video coordinator Jeff Naple take you behind the scenes of Oklahoma State's video operation in this week's Southwestern Bell 2-minute drill.
Well, Pitt, it seems like this high-tech video business becomes more and more important with each new season.
It does. We spend a lot of money and a lot of time on it, and for the coaches, we think it's important to get them a good product and as fast as they can so they can study and analyze it as much as they can.
It's hard to imagine game preparation in any sport without the use of video.
Yeah. Every sport's different. I mean, we take care of men's, women's basketball, baseball, football, soccer, and each one they do things differently, and I'm hoping eventually we'll get a universal system that will be able to digitize everything into a central server and be able to, everybody can just access their own video from there.
You told me that you can even now take, in terms of football, plays, tendencies, and put them on a coach's laptop so he can, I guess, basically take them home with him.
Yeah. Sunday nights after I get the last opponent's film, I'll load Coach Miles' laptop up with 4 or 5 games of video of the opponent and then all their cut-ups, and then he can take it home. When he's in the office, he's connected to the network and he can access everything from the server, and then when he goes home, he has everything on his local hard drive, and he can watch video, access his cut-ups, do whatever he wants to do.
What's a typical week like for you?
Okay, so let's say like last Saturday, we got done, since it was a triple overtime game, the game was over about 11:30. I got out of here about 4 o'clock in the morning and got up in the morning, noontime, came back to the office and waited for the exchange. One of my guys picked up at 10:30 in the morning, and then the rest of the day is working on that opponent and waiting for the GAs to break it down, match up the video, load up the coach's laptop, and then get out of here Sunday night and come back Monday morning and run all the cut-ups to tape pretty much.
Now explain exchange again.
Exchange is what we do is in conference we'll send on Monday whatever games I've played up until the Saturday game. We'll set FedEx and get it on Tuesday, and then after Saturday's game on Sunday morning, we're putting that game on a plane and sending to whoever. So like this week, I'll put Iowa State, our game with Texas, to Iowa State on a plane, and they'll get it on Sunday.
The beauty of it is right now, this video, your coaches are able to virtually within minutes, I guess, after they leave the practice field, go in and critique the practice.
Right. Well, what we have is we have 3 guys that are shooting practice. I have 2 guys that are running tapes, and then I have 2 guys in here digitizing and logging the practices. So once they get a tape, they'll bring it in, they'll digitize it, log it, drop it to the coaches' stations, and then they'll make tapes and they'll put it in the coaches' offices. And then the 3/4 of the practice is done and in their box and in a computer by the time practice is over. And then the last 5-minute period that they go offense against defense, we'll digitize, put it in the computer, and drop it to them, and they're ready to go.
You spent some time with the Dallas Cowboys. Did that help?
Yeah, it gave me a different insight. I tell you, NFL is not as much fun as the college is. I mean, I don't know if it's just because it's all business, but it was a great experience. I enjoyed it. I shot practices and games, and then I helped out with the instant replay. So it was good. And every time you can work with an NFL team. I worked with the Baltimore Ravens at one time. I did a mini camp for 3 days with them, and you get to see different ways people are doing things, and helps you.
After spending hour after hour in this place in front of monitors, VCRs, trying to track down all the tapes that you have, it would be safe to say that you don't go home and go by the video store on the way home and throw one in the VCR when you get there?
No, in fact, this season's been, I really haven't had time with moving here in July and trying to move in the house and get it ready, and I rarely have time to watch TV. I mean, and take care of my son, and so I don't get to watch much. I haven't watched much football really this year other than what's in here.
Jeff's tremendously qualified, cares about the work that he does, and we're awful glad he's on our staff.
We'll have some final thoughts from the coach when the Les Miles Show continues after this. Stay with us. Welcome back. Okay, Les, 5 weeks left in this football season. What lies ahead for this team?
There's a lot of football left to play. Our team has not really reached the level of football that they're capable of. I think they have the character to put in the hard work to get there, and then we go to Iowa State this weekend and win.
We'll have highlights of the Cowboys and Cyclones next week on the Les Miles Show. For Les Miles, I'm Dave Hunziker. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.